Well, here's something I don't do very often. This is an iRacing official race, Xfinity of Kansas. My buddy Marv, who spots for me on Thursday nights with the KCE League, talked me into doing this. We had a good run earlier, so we're pulling out the white gold car, as I like to call it. Going to try 45 laps here at Kansas. Cross your fingers. So you really don't need to pit here, 45 laps. Just save tires is all you really need to do. A yellow comes out, then you got to make that decision on whether you're going to pit. So he decided not to pit way too early, going to just ride it out a bit. I was pretty sure, and so was Marv, that there'd be more than one more yellow after this. I noticed early in the run, the 9 that's running right behind us, he has a tendency to push up the hill coming off the corners. So we have to remember that if we get to his outside. So that 9 is starting to apply a little pressure here. That's the one I was talking about earlier, and noticed he was pushing real bad coming off the corners. So you had to be careful if we got to the outside. Here we are to the outside of him. He pushes up the hill a little bit, but gave plenty of room, so no harm, no foul. But he's bringing with him a buddy, the 11. He's been pretty aggressive early on. Oh. Well, we got a little bit loose there. Not sure what that was. Of course, when we ran the KCE race, I think it was later in the afternoon, so this is a little more in the day, hotter track, probably looser car. 9 got by. Now we're just trying to decide if I'm going to fend off the 11. I think he might have got a little bit loose. Spotter said he hit the apron, got loose. All right. So the 9 able to get by the 18 here. 14 a little bit high, scrapes the wall there. The Big Mac attack should be able to get by him pretty easily, and we do. Top 9 and 10 starting to tighten things up here a little bit. Well, there's the 9 pushing off the corner. Look out. Whoa! That was a whole lot of close. So we are pitting. Luckily, we were able to avoid that incident. The 9 pushing up the hill. I don't know if he realized the car was there on the corner, on his right rear corner, but nevertheless, caution. See if we can get ourselves a good position back out of here. Came in, I think, 9th. Restarting 6th, so things looking pretty good here on this restart for the Gunslinger Whiskey BF Hammers Ford Mustang. Whoa, I think the 20 car just got a little bit loose or something to pull out of the way. It's created about a 4-wide attack down into the end of the D oval there. Spotter saying the 19 underneath us. All right, we're good. Just 6 was blinking earlier. Just got to be careful of him. Oh, rear end's coming around. What? Oh, I forgot to reset the brake bias. Did a little trail braking. Not so much for that good starting spot here. We're back to where we're at, 8th and 9th. Might fall back to 10th. The car just got loose going through the corner there. Big old wiggle. Luckily, it wasn't a Widowmaker. We're good. Just try to regroup. If we can get by this 4, we'll be right where we started at when we came in on the pits. And he slides, gets a little bit loose there. All right, back to 9th. Working our way around the 19 car. I notice a lot of other cars are really starting to push as they come off the corners here. Not just that 9 from earlier in the race. Oh, we're going 3 wide. 12 car just suddenly going down the straightaway, lost speed. Maybe, I don't know what that, no. Okay, we're past the 3 wide point. Give him plenty of room out there. Oh, and a love tap. What the hell? So we were coming off at turn 4. 12 car must have hit the wall. Lost a ton of speed. 19 and I are side by side when we're going down into turn 1. So we split, do the reverse slingshot move there. Still 3 wide though through the early part of turns 1 and 2. I don't know what the 19's doing, so I give him plenty of room. I must have gave him at least 2 lanes in my opinion. Then he comes down and taps us. All right, mental note on the 19. Maybe he'll overdrive the corner here. That's what he's been doing. Oh, big old wall tap there. Paints the wall with some rubber. Been trying to regroup and move the 15 forward. Just starting to be, oh, the Big Mac attack with another wall tap. able to do a good job saving it. 11 putting pressure on behind us here. 14 able to regroup. Here comes the 11 to the underneath. He thought about making it 3 wide. He's been really aggressive, but he's been fun to race with. He's noticed no 3 wide, backed off. Thank you, 11. That's respect. Business is starting to pick up around the 15 here. Notice the 6 and the 8, the yellow car and the Dr. Pepper car up there. They've been really pushing off the corners here. 11 to the outside. Now he's going to try to make a move. Slides underneath. 6 way upstairs there. Looks like he might have scraped the wall. And then the 8 scrapes the wall. I burp the throttle. 13 and 11 do not. That's the difference between official racing and league racing. Probably could have tried to capitalize on that as well, but league mentality in my head. Probably discretion the better part of valor anyway. So we've been caught back in all this mayhem, but I think the one positive out of all of this is tire conservation. As we haven't been able to run real hard. Dirty air, iRacing does a pretty good job with it. Plus the guys in front of me, I never know where they're going to go. Inconsistent with that stuff. Plus I don't race them enough, so like, whoa, would have never known the 6 was going to try to tap our keg back there. He's been battling a little bit of a tight car. Hopefully he knows we're out there. Fresher tires should get the momentum and the pass. And the 13 all of a sudden pulling in. Closing in on the 18. That is the second place car. I think that's about all we're going to get out of this race is second place. I don't usually like driving the apron, but we'll go down there. You should be able to get him down here with the fresher tires. Force him up just a little bit there. Change the angle so it's not so tight coming off, and pass complete. So we have been running faster than the leader, but he's so far up that it ain't going to matter as we take the white flag one more time around here. All things considered, with the screw up and falling back to 10th on that restart, I think we might have been able to play for the win, but I'll settle for second. Learned an awful lot. The difference between official racing and league racing, aggressive and respect. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the mayhem. I did.